Hey there, friend. Welcome to Soulvine. This is Jamie. We are checking in with your energies, Pisces. Let's see what is going on and how we can best support your journey. I hope you've had a good weekend. If there's one word that you could describe your weekend, let me know in the comments below. All right, for our wonderful Pisces, let's see what is going on right now with the energies for our Pisces. Okay, first energy coming through, we do have door to spirit. Let's get two more of these energy oracle to see what the overall energy is, and then we'll dive in deeper and see what messages we have. Okay, we're showing financial constraints coming in along with appreciation energy. Okay, so there seems to be something here right now with this daughter spirit energy that feels like it's connecting in, calling in to get your attention. Some of you might find yourself receiving some form of money or receiving some form of opportunity or offer or something that there's like this protection around you when it comes to your financial situation. Having the appreciation kind of sitting on the other side, what it seems to want to talk about here is being mindful of your thoughts and your feelings and your energy around how you're looking at things. Because financial constraints, this one in particular, when we look at this energy, is looking at part of a door open, but is looking at part of that door open like it's not offering anything or it's offering something bare. I guess in terms of the thing that right now is on your mind that you want to achieve. So maybe this is something to do with financial gain, some form of opportunity, some form of job, some form of new home. There's something here that just feels like, and naturally, because finances can give us and feel the most freedom and free, and then can also make us feel chained and struggle and stressful, right? It's one of the biggest energy players that we can have here in our physical world. And I just feel like just do a little check-in on how on that certain subject matter that is related around this. What is coming in for you? Because I feel like you're being protected and also guided right now towards something. So pay attention to that in your dreams. Pay attention to that in your daily life, right? Where you're moving through the days, and just, you know, even if you need to call yourself out sometimes, you know, and change the way we think. That's the best thing you can do to start reprogramming. Pay attention and shift it if it's taking away versus giving towards, because there's something here that I feel that you will be thankful for, or there needs a restructure in the way that you're thinking about something to better support yourself. But let's dive in a little bit deeper on what this daughter spirit wants you to know. Okay, so there's something here in the balance, in the waiting, or in reflection that's asking you to take a look at. Let's get a couple more. Okay, you've got manifest energy, so the magician energy. You've got the 4 of cups. And then you've got the 5 of swords. So you definitely, the way the energy is coming across is in conflict with the goal, the desire, and how you're feeling about it. It's like you might have this goal or desire or this sense of achievement that you want to go towards a certain direction, but you could be feeling like, why isn't it showing up for me? There's some reflection here that's either being asked of you, or to start looking a little bit deeper to connect the dots here, Pisces, when it comes to your aligning your life to the life that you want to live. So it just seems like you have this strong desire, this strong goal towards something with this magician energy. And it's asking you to look at it, perhaps at what changes need to be made here. Is it a person? You know, is it a situation? Is it our thinking? Only you can decipher what that is or what that means for you. But someone could also be asking you for things right now. This may not be actually to do with money itself, but it could be around the energy of giving somewhere. And I feel like right now there has been some situation or some conflicting conversations, communication, thoughts here. And someone here is just not vibing right now, okay? Or just can't see it, can't connect to it. So, let's see where this is taking us with the financial constraints energy, because right now it just seems like things are up in the air and you may not be feeling really grounded in a decision, in achieving something. And this could involve somebody as well, because okay. So first up energy, you have the Four of Swords with the Ace of Wands. You've got the Two of Pentacles with the King of Cups, and that wasn't in reverse. I just picked it up that way. So what seems to be happening here again, I feel the energy of feeling a bit tired, Pisces, a bit over something particular in your life. And yep, it absolutely could be around the financial situation. Maybe you would like things better, things more freer, or maybe you feel like something or someone is constricting you, you know, where you may be giving, and there's just not much more that you can give. But I'm also sensing here that you're looking at how to create, how to get that spark, or how to connect to that spark that you know that's within you, or that you know that you want to drive forward. But it just seems like you really care about something, and something really cares about you. But it's trying to find that harmony between the two, or how to manage this. Maybe some of you could be a little bit, you know, not embarrassed, but uncomfortable about your financial position, especially if you're connecting with someone new and being open and sharing about that. Or that you're just being more protective because someone has either taken it away from you, or you're just not really happy about the situation at the moment. But again, I feel like there's a lot of care here around someone or something that you want to move forward to, but it's like you're trying to find a way to make this work, or to come back into a balanced place within yourself when it comes to, again, your financial situation or stability around something. Maybe some of you are looking for extra work, extra things that you're doing, because you've got this goal, you've got this ambition, okay? You've got this goal, you've got this ambition around something, around someone that you're feeling connected to. And I think it's just like you're trying to find your way, but you're just looking for that gap of just freedom around it. It feels like. But let's dive in a little more here with this appreciation energy. So we do have the King of Swords. And the Emperor energy. What else do we need to know here? You've got the Chariot. One more. I like this. With the Moon. Okay. I really like this right now, because there is something or someone, some guidance, some person, some energy here. This could be within you or be around what you're doing, that I feel is really going to help you along this path and journey that you're wanting to achieve. So I don't know if you're joining partnership with someone, or you're looking at connecting in a certain situation that you're getting some supportive advice. You know, maybe there's some experts in your field, maybe there's some legalities, contracts. There's definitely something here of a higher level that is helping you drive something forward here, okay? But it could also be just someone who, very Aries energy. And then you've got air energy. So Emperor energy is Aries energy. And then you've got the King of Swords, which is, you know, Libran, Aquarian, and Gemini. So someone who's, you know, high intellect, high logic, and then someone who just brings it all together and just makes shit happen. So, yeah, this feels like a very authoritative energy, but I don't mean it in a way of, they're trying to control something. It just seems more around a person or a situation where they're just going to bring together what needs to be brought together. They're going to show you or give you what you need to make what you need happen, is what it feels like. So for some of you, you could be in some form of negotiation, discussing something, or trying to gain insight towards something. And then I feel like they just give you this kind of go ahead of like, let's go energy. Because then you've got the Chariot, and the Chariot is very much about let's go. This is about the discipline. It's about making things happen, moving quickly, moving fast. Giddy up, babe, and that's what it kind of feels like. So I think the part here, though, that you've got is the moon energy. So this is Cancerian energy, Piscean energy, where it's kind of wrapping up in, and I'm going to get some advice for you on this. What it's kind of also acknowledging here, be mindful with the clouded judgment, and really connect into what that is and what that means for you. Because it seems like there is some thought stirring or something that you may not be fully clear on at the moment. I don't know, in terms of this full moon energy, 2 full moons in, we had a super new moon. Okay, manifestation. So pardon me. But this is, your time to go through. So I feel like something to do between now and the full moon could be something significant for you. So we have 2 full moons this month. So I feel like there's something compacted here for the month of May that you're really wanting to drive forward here, or really trying to gain light in. But there's a flow here of, okay, it's like you've got a second chance. That's what it feels like this month. You've got a second chance to open up the path, open up the doorway, get clarity on, build momentum towards, like, go after this thing that you truly want, And I feel like this month is really going to show you the direction, or is really going to open up here. If you've been asking for things or you haven't asked for things but want to ask for things, I feel like this is time to start asking. As an example, right? I got a new vehicle, and it's slightly used vehicle, and there was things that they didn't disclose on the car. And when I got it, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to tell them. And sometimes, it's easy to keep quiet, but I told them what I wasn't happy about, and it was a concern for me. You know what they said? They actually told me to pick another vehicle, and they're not going to charge me anything for picking another vehicle and swapping it over. So if you don't ask, you don't get. That's the kind of energy that I'm talking about. So be mindful of this thing that you've been really wanting as you're coming into May, and as you push through. And I've got the word March coming in as well. So maybe this has been something that's been brewing since March, but maybe you started seeing or started driving it a bit more forward this month. And I feel like that's what it's asking you. If you're driving something forward this month, keep on that momentum, because we had a full moon. We're halfway through now, and then another full moon coming again in 2 weeks, so we're at the new moon energy. So yeah, just connect into that, what that is for you and what you need to do, because I feel like this is asking you to keep going, because something wants to show up and something wants to land. What is this thing that we need to see, Spirit? What is this thing that we need to see for Pisces to make it clearer on the action that they need to take? Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, again, King of Wands. So again, this you've got the King of Swords and the Emperor energy and the King of Wands. This is really action-oriented energy, and I really feel you have a strong either masculine or someone who's in quite an authoritarian role or position that helps drive it forward, or Spirit's simply asking you, go for it, go for it. It makes sense. March was Aries season as well. So, towards the end of March was your season as well, being Pisces, if you're a Pisces. So there's something here, and I say Pisces as in versus Pisces rising, you may be Pisces sun. I really feel you're being asked to do something right now for yourself. What else do we need to see? Thank you. And then you've got the Four of Pentacles. So there's something about money that's really relevant. What do we need to know about this? Okay. So it's something that you either need to visit or need to step into here. Change the way of doing something, it seems. You've got major opportunity here. What's the challenge? Some form of excess with the Devil energy. What do we need to know about this Devil? Oof, okay. We had a few things pop up. I haven't seen this card yet. 8 of Wands, 6 of Swords, Knight of Swords. Again, this feels very action-oriented. very action oriented. It seems like you're in either too many conversations, too much back and forth, and then not doing what you need to do. It's like overthinking and not actioning, because it's like you take action and then it's like, oh, I got a bit of peace here, and then you still find yourself, you haven't completed what you need to complete. And I feel like there's something in between this energy, that Capricornic energy, again, earth energy, grounded energy, but Capricorn energy is also sits in your in career house, right? So it's about, I don't know if you're too concerned about how things look or how you look or how this looks. I don't know, Pisces. Like I said, maybe you don't want to be having a certain conversations about some form of money or some form of career goal, ambition here. It's like you're hiding or holding back around something, and this is not the time. Whatever that you're worried about, because the Knight of Swords is this up and down energy, and then you've got going for it, and then the freedom of going for it, and then it's like you're going in a little bit of a circle here. And I don't know if there's overthinking or really worried how something looks, because ego is more how something looks. There's something here about how does it look, or how is something that you're doing affecting you, and to really pay attention to that, because I do feel right now that you're in a pretty solid place. I do take Four of Pentacles as a solid place, but you've also got sitting here the financial constraints. So it's how do you manage going forward while still securing what's important without giving too much of your energy away. And I do understand it's kind of the chicken and the egg at the same time, right? And which one is more important right now for you? And I think when you can learn to balance that, when you can learn to be open and honest, I think, with yourself around something that you really want to pursue, that you really want to achieve, again, Spirit's really asking you to move forward here, do something with this. It's like it's not going to reveal itself until you drive it forward, okay? And that's going to be a key part here. Because something does need to change, something does want to open up, and it does feel like it's around your money that wants to open up, or around your tangible assets, or the things that you do that creates that energy of making more, creating more, securing more that you are desiring right now. But a big part is, I think, some form of consistency to keep going, not just when it's like you do one thing and you feel the relief. Imagine that you keep going and going and then achieve. So I think there's a little bit of a battle at the moment, I think, within, but also something or someone that you're dealing with. But you have this solid squad around you, and you're also supported with Daughter Spirit as well. So you've got a lot of protection around you. I think it's just deciding right now, how far are you willing to take something? How far are you willing to go? And only you can decide what that is, right? But if you've been questioning to take action on something, I think it's very clear here, go for it. And what needs to show up and reveal itself will. But it can't happen until you go, because something does want to open up, something does want to shift, something does want to create the new and bring you the success you desire. Naturally, things do need to change to do that, okay? So, I don't know, check it out. Suss it out. For our friends who are in midlife, 40s, 50s, 60s, I've got my Substack. There's some writings and musings there if you want to check it out. There's no cost to it. It's just stuff that I write that, is relevant to life, as we're, life is changing. Kids are, getting older, leaving the house, leaving home, or, going to uni, school, whatever it might be, or just more independent. And it can also be too for those that just seem to have a lot of changes just as, as we get older. So there's just some fun stuff there if you want to check it out. It's my Substack below. I'd love to hear more and connect with you over there if you choose to subscribe. I'll catch you later. Bye.